What's up, everybody, man? Another day, another dollar. So yeah, yesterday, man, I had a pretty rough day, man. Things didn't go as smooth yesterday. There was too much going on. Had too many people coming in and out, non-stop, left to right. So that just kind of just screwed up everything for me yesterday. Some of my videos didn't come out right, some did. You know, there was a few of them I didn't even want to post just because it just didn't come out well at all. That came out very shitty. Everybody asking me questions, everybody stopping me. I have to pause here, pause there, and I'm just like, man, you know what? It'll be all right. So yesterday was pretty rough. Hopefully today it doesn't be like that. Hopefully today will be a little bit more smoother for me. So hoping that, let's just hope that it does. That way I don't really have any problems today. My cars in today, so I think I'm just gonna do one big SUV bundle on this one right here. One big doors falling off, all kind of other stuff I got falling off these damn big cars right now. Just trying to make sure that the car is up there correctly, that way it doesn't fall on anybody. I don't need nobody getting hurt right now. Well, I don't need nobody getting hurt at all, period. be right back. Gotta put a chain on this motor. Back again one more time. Gotta clean up. on these big SUVs, man, since I can't fit 3 of them off in here, I have to crush the first one and the last one first, and then I can be able to stick the second one off in there without have to crush everything 3 times and move it 3 times. See what I'm saying? So basically, I'm just gonna crush the first one, then crush the last one. That way he's working on the second one, and then that way boom, I can have this one done in no time. Have this stack here done in no time. So, you know, I work different ways. I do things totally different. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Cowboy does, he does his totally different from what I do mine. You know, we have the same similarity and crushing cars, the same passion in crushing cars, but you know, we process ours a little bit different from each other. You know, I mean, that's just the way that we are. We crush the way that we feel comfortable about crushing. You know what I mean? Because you can't crush cars and be up under pressure, you know what I'm saying, or be stressed out or anything, because then nothing, you know what I'm saying, nothing would get accomplished, you know. But you can be mad and get stuff done because you can actually take it out on the doors. You know what I mean? You can actually take out the anger on the doors and everything. Just like how I do some days. I end up taking the anger out on the doors some days. You know? So, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. You know, it all depends on, you know, how bad you pissed off, you know what I mean? So, but you know, I'm kind of like in a hurry. So there's going to be a lot of bumping and booming in this phone and everything else, because I'm trying to hurry up and get this load here done, because I got a lot of stuff to process on this load here. And I only got very few cars that doesn't have no motors, but the rest of them have motors, and a lot of them are, you know, SUVs and stuff like that. So here you go. That's the this will be the top one right here. So that will be first, and then I got my bottom one here, which that one will be last. But I did them backwards. You know, because I try to keep the cars that have trash on the top. I tried to leave those at the bottom. You know what I mean? Just like this one right here, as you can see on the front windshield. You got trash there, and I try to keep a lot of these. With the trash at the bottom. That way, once it goes to the mill can't, you know, try to take something off that load. You see what I'm saying? They can't really prove that there was trash. You know what I'm saying? You know, inside the load sometimes. I mean, sometimes they can tell by taking them apart, by taking the cars apart with the big crane, ripping off the roof, and you know, taking them upside, you know, turning them upside down and dumping everything out of them, and that's how they figure out, you know, how much trash was in that car, or that van, or that SUV, or that truck, you know. You know, and with pulling motors with SUVs, it take a little bit more time. You know what I'm saying? Because boats be in some of the tightest places. We got to try to fit the impact up off in there, you know, and all kind of other stuff. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. right, I'm back. I gotta talk business to a customer, man. But this is how we, you know what I'm saying, this is how we do things. This is how we conduct our little side business here. You know what I'm saying? We have our little things that I do for these guys here. They pay me a little extra money. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like I had a video of the mobile home that I crushed yesterday. And for some reason, my phone just shut off right there in the middle while I was crushing. I wasn't really paying attention until after I finished crushing the mobile home. Then I realized that my phone had turned itself off. So that kind of messed up the whole video for the SUV. I mean, not the SUV, for the mobile home. So that kind of just messed that up there. But, you know, I broke up the mobile home for him, and, you know, we threw a little bit in a lot of cars. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his cars, threw a little bit in at a time to clean up and to get rid of it a lot more quicker. So, you know, so the guys, they sometimes, you know, pay me a little extra, you know, little extra money, you know, to actually, you know, do those things that to where they don't have to spend a lot of time. And which a lot of these customers, when I do stuff like that, they actually come down here and help us too also. So actually be 3 people cleaning up instead of 2 people cleaning up. You know what I mean? So like, but right now, see, for like right now, I'm waiting on my guy to get done with this one here so I can pop out this motor here. And so I go ahead and crush it and have this stack here already done. So I'm trying to see if I don't think he's done just yet. You know, it takes a little time when you got to pull these motors out on these BMW, and it's a 4x4. So yeah, sometimes it's a big pain in the ass to try to get all the bolts out. That way you can actually take out the motor with the 4x4 without the 4x4 just breaking all off everywhere. You know what I mean? So right now I'm pretty sure he's ready because he's taking off the tires. So that's letting me know that he's ready to. You know, he's ready to, for me to do my thing to these cars here. So yeah, so like I say, man, it takes a little time in these SUVs. You know, if we're not pulling out motors or anything, it goes by a little bit faster. But since we are pulling out these motors, and I'm not breaking them out, whereas there'll probably be a few of them may end up breaking out. But, you know, majority of them I'm going to end up just pulling out. So I'm trying not to make a mess, but which is going to happen anyhow with these aluminum oil pans. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shit happens. It is what it is, you know. So, you know, I just go with the flow, clean up, and move on to my next little project. Ain't no need to sitting there boo-hooing and crying about this and that and that and this when you could just go ahead and do it and get it over with. But I don't have time to boo-hoo and cry. You know what I'm saying? I me personally, I like to make things happen. That's just me personally. I love to make stuff happen. That's the thing about me. Actions are louder than words with me. That's why I show instead of speaking. That way y'all can kind of get a better view at what I'm trying to do. Before I actually do this, we want to make sure that the battery is out of the car before I actually do this, because there's always still gas in the lines. There's always gas in the lines. So, you know, I try to avoid from making a fire. here. I just got to make sure that it's not in the back anywhere and it doesn't end up starting a fire. So that's what I'm actually trying to avoid, any fires, because right now I don't really have any of my fire extinguishers with me, which I should have. But you know, things happen when you're trying to get a job done and stuff. But you know, I'm always careful in what I do, and I'm always precautious in what I do a lot of times too also. So I just kind of, like I say, I just kind of just you know, just go with the flow, you know what I mean? Back, I believe. Look like he's bringing one out, looks like. Man, I'm so high. Yeah, there it is. Clean up again. So I kind of try to keep this area clean that way I don't catch no blowouts or flat. Be right back. damn SUVs sometimes, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, it'd be such a pain in the ass to try to get them off in there. Then they wonder why it take us so long sometimes to press SUVs, man, because shit, half the time they don't want to go up off in there. Then when you pick them up, they end up tilting one way, and then there's a tire stuck on one side, and it's like, oh my God, does it have to be a fucking big pain in the ass all the time? I mean, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Now let's try this again. Sometimes it is, like I said, man, it's a pain in the ass, man, with these damn SUVs sometimes. Here's gonna be a heavy one. motors I'm not taking out today. I mean, I'm gonna take some of them, but I'm not taking all of them. I don't want to be 5 hours in the day taking out motors for this guy right here. I don't really want to do that there. Big brother Judy. remember when I had my Park Avenue. Shit, that was probably like my maybe sixth car. About that time, I would think I was like maybe 19, something like around there in that area. I was like 19, 20, something like around there. That's when I had bought my first Chevy Caprice, 85 model, with the European front, on it. I had it was all cocaine white on the outside with burgundy, purple interior. I had custom made up off in there. Man, nice, lovely car, man, lovely. Had the motor souped all up and everything, man. I had a big block off in there. Man, I had so much fun. I had so much fun in that car, man. So much riding time in that car. Oh, man, it wasn't even funny. I had so much ride time in that car. Man, I drove that car till that motherfucker fell apart, man. Shit. Had a lot of fun in that car, too, man. Picked up a lot of women in that car, too. A lot of them. That was back in my primes. Now, shit. I'm too old to run the streets now. Be right back, man. man. Sometimes they're a pain in the ass. that one. Starting to run out of room a little bit. Starting to run out. Okay, let me see. I'm going to put it over there then somewhere.